Okay, here's the second part to how to do a coil vase. And the first thing you're going to do is the same way you started your mug, which is you're going to roll a flat slab. And then that circle that I was telling you about to use for how big you would want your vase, you're going to hold on to that if it's a bowl, a mug, a PVC pipe, bottom of a water bottle, whatnot. Trace around it and cut out your base. And then set that to the side. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to roll coils, and rolling a coil looks easier than it is, so the first few times you may not do very well, but keep trying, you'll be fine. So you're going to take your clay, make sure it's wedged out really well, and then just like we did when we pulled a handle, you're going to want to start by rolling it in your hands and getting it to an easier thickness to work with. Then put it down. Okay, and now trick number one to rolling a good coil is spread your fingers as far as you can, like you're trying to play piano. People that stick too close together, they get divots and it doesn't work as well. The next trick to rolling a really good coil is to always keep moving. You're going to roll from side to side, in to out, out to in. And then the third thing is don't get too thin. Okay. Last but not least, I roll a coil from the tip of my fingers all the way to the base of my palms to make sure that I get lots of rolling power out of that. If you stay too much into here, what's going to happen is you're going to get a coil that starts flopping. Okay, you'll get thin and thick on one side. Turn that up on its end, push it back down, and then remember to go full length of your hand, otherwise it's going to flop. So, as these are rolling, sorry, that's the bell. Okay, last but not least, if you're a boy, okay, and you have bigger hands, maybe measure a pinky or a ring finger for the size of your thickness of your coil. If you're a small female, definitely go with either the thumb or your middle finger, whichever is slightly bigger, because you want to keep this coil at about a ½ inch. You don't want it to get too thin. Okay, now take your coil, check it for measuring, make sure it's long enough, and then you're going to, of course, always we want to slip and score to make sure that those joints stay together really, really well. Sometimes potters will not slip and score if their clay is wet enough, but I find that with coils it's better safe than sorry, because they do like to separate if you don't compress really well. So this will just help with that process. Just putting some slip on there. Okay, now don't forget, this is really, really important, you have to compress those coils down. Okay, so as I put this on, after I put it on, measure, cut it.